It's 8:30. I'm leaving now and say goodbye to many wonderful people I met here, and thanks a lot for everything you have done to me and for all the support and for the great time. It was really very special, and yeah, but now it's really time to leave. So I'm on my way to Maribor. That's a little bit more than 50 kilometers away today. It's not that hot. It was raining in the morning. There will be more rain today. They say for tomorrow the entire day more or less rain. So I don't know how this will be, where I will be, if I hike then or not. But most important that there are no terrible thunderstorms like yesterday in the south of Europe, in France and Italy. I think even in Germany, where we have got a lot of dead people, and yeah, this is something I don't need in my tent. What you can see here are pumpkins, and here is the really famous pumpkins oil, and they take away the seeds here on the field, and the rest they leave.
I'm surprised about that they don't use it for feeding the pigs or something like that. They just leave it on the fields. What a waste.
Ich bin zurück auf der Straße der Liebe. Right here, exact here, there should be a street which is going down. A satellite picture is showing me that there is a street, but there is no street. And this lady I just asked, she told me there was never a street. But the satellite picture told. I really don't understand it. And now she said I should take just this one and always go straight. But the map is telling me that this road will end in the middle of nowhere. So I will trust her. It seems to be better than trusting this Google map. Okay, that's the road through the forest. I will see. Map tells that this trek leads after 350 meters to a meadow in the middle of the forest. That would be the perfect spot for spending the night and waiting for bears.
The promised meadow in the middle of the forest. Turns out that it's not a meadow anymore because a farmer was working on it, so it's pure soil, which is not a perfect place for spending the night on, but nobody told me that I have to sleep here, so I can also sleep between the trees, and that's also perfect.
So this is the very first night in the Slovenian wilderness in the middle of the forest. So let's see if we can spot some bears, wolves, or other hairy, dangerous things. Well, I just checked the weather, and the forecast is like today, everything could be, nothing must be. Today it was just dripping here and there. They say for tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock heavy rain. So I just have to wait. And if I wake up tomorrow morning and it's raining really bad, then I simply stay here, in the forest. I have got enough soups, so I will not die. And yeah, so we will see. I will cook now. After the culinary spoiling program of the last days, today soup, tomato soup with rice. At this point I have to say that I'm really surprised about the responses I receive from journalists here in Slovenia. Compared to Austria, where I wrote to 40 different newspapers and TV stations and magazines and whatever, nobody, absolutely nobody came back to me. Yeah. And here in Slovenia, for example, Sunday evening in the major TV channel, they will bring the story at 7 o'clock in the evening. That's absolutely prime time, and they told me today that they will do 1 minute more, so it's 3.5 minutes. This is really a lot, and I'm so glad about it. And I just they just have sent me another newspaper article, and which is also fine. And there were some more journalists who are interested now, and they might give me a phone call the next days. And I'm really, really happy that there are so many media people are interested about that. And well, and maybe this will produce a tiny little impact. But if this impact is saving just one person or turn around the life of just one person, then everything is good. And every talk I had so far to people was really great. And I think, well, there were some sentences which will make a difference for the future. Thank you so much for all your support.